The Chicago Bears officially have landed Dennis Allen as their defensive coordinator. Ben Johnson is quietly putting together an all star staff of coaches, and landing Dennis Allen to run this defense is a huge, huge win for this franchise. This was the most important hire out of the entire coaching staff. Someone with experience as a head coach in nearly 2 decades calling plays. Allen is responsible for revamping that Saints defense and completely turning it around. They were quite simply one of the worst defenses in the league back when he took over. Dennis Allen would rebuild that defense, and he turned them into a top 10 unit for a long time. He had 7 straight years of finishing as a top 15 scoring defense, showing the ability to adjust in the NFL and lead a top unit on the defensive side of the ball. But throughout this entire process, I've talked consistently about how important bringing in a coach with experience would help Ben Johnson. This hire says a lot about how much respect there is around the league for our new head coach. Dennis Allen pretty much had his choice of any of the available DC jobs out there, and he wanted to come here. A guy with 24 years of coaching experience, including 14 seasons as a defensive play caller. When it comes to a defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen checks every single box, and to me, is the perfect hire to run this defense. Honestly, this is even better than when the Bears brought in Vic Fangio. Here is my reason why. Dennis Allen has already been a head coach twice in the NFL, and both times have ended badly. His 3 years with the Raiders, he was a combined 8-28 before being fired. Just 8 wins in 3 years. That's worse than Eberflus. That was over a decade ago, but Allen got another chance to coach the Saints when Sean Payton left. His first 2 years were pretty solid. A 7-10 season his first year, with improvement to 9-8 in 2023. But the Saints are a salary cap mess and a roster that is falling apart, and the wheels fell off this year. And the Saints fell to 2-7, and Allen was fired mid-season. But here's a reason why that might be good news for the Bears. His overall record as a head coach is just 26-53 after coaching for 2 different teams. Some people might see this as a bad thing, but I don't. I see it as a reason why Dennis Allen could stay here long term as our defensive coordinator and not try to leave for another head coaching job. He did spend 8 straight years in New Orleans, and the thought of him staying in Chicago long term is very intriguing. Ben Johnson having someone to run this defense and take care of it really gets me excited. Most likely, Allen will not get a third shot as a head coach, but the experience he earned coaching is invaluable to both the Chicago Bears and Ben Johnson. This is a home run hire by the Chicago Bears. And look, guys, to the people who said I was clickbaiting this one, I've been doing this 3 years now, and I've made a couple of connections, and I've had people break news to me early before, but in the past, I've been hesitant to release it onto YouTube. This time, I was extremely confident that this was a done deal. I appreciate everyone who watches. Please remember to hit that like button for me, guys. Stay tuned. I have a ton more content on the way. And until next time, bear down.